The Joe Rogan Experience.
I mean, I haven't read the book, but it's Kamala's book where she says she didn't choose Pete Buttigieg because of his sexual orientation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this. People can correct in the comments, please. But I believe that's illegal. Like, if you didn't hire someone because they had a certain sexual orientation, I believe that's illegal.
Well, you're allowed to choose who you think is going to work the best.
But
if you
not
want someone
because of, and you'd say something else, like, oh, they're not qualified. You cannot, I mean, I believe, well, someone can tell us if I'm wrong, we could probably look it up, but I do not think you can discriminate against someone strictly because of that. If they're not qualified, of course, you choose someone else, fine. But she goes ahead and says that's the reason that she didn't hire this guy to be her VP.
Wow.
I believe that is illegal.
Wow. I never even thought of that.
It's insane.
Well, she also has been saying something really crazy. She's been saying that this is the closest race of the 21st century and that it wasn't a mandate. That's just not true.
It's not true.
Gore and Bush was much closer.
Yes.
I think that was a 0.5%.
Yes. I don't know why she keeps saying this.
It's just a lie. And then also she's leaving out the fact that she lost every swing state. Every single one.
Yeah.
So, like, what are you talking about?
I know. It's
he
crazy.
won the popular vote, and he won the Electoral College vote, and that's a mandate. Like, say that it's not a mandate. It's like, but it's almost like if you say it to the converted that they're going to listen and repeat it. Yeah, he barely won.
Right.
Like, no, he won.
Yeah.
He won every swing state. He won the popular vote. Yeah. That's called winning. You win the House, and you win the Senate. That he won. That means he won.
Charlie Sheen calls that winning.
This is crazy talk.
Yeah. It's wild. It is so wild.
But she's probably hammered. And she's probably up there drinking wine. Fucking kick his ass next time. Fuck him.
It's so brutal. and I think she took credit for the no tax on tips things in the book as well.
That's hilarious because that was clearly his.
Clearly.
He said it first and they copied it.
It's amazing.
Did she really say that in the book?
I haven't read it, but I have heard from someone who did read it that she did. So people.
She had an address not coming on here in the book too, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Her team was not truthful about that encounter at all. They never committed to doing the show ever. Yeah. They said that I said that I had a personal day, which is not true. I said I am not available the day that Trump was here. I said that day's not. I didn't say that I have a personal day. They just made that up.
That's crazy.
And then they also said that they sent someone here to go through the studio, like sent someone to do a walkthrough. Yeah. Not true.
No,
not true.
Dude. How can they? I mean, it's just you repeat it and you say it, and your side believes it.
Why would they do that when I can just say that's not true?
It's bizarre.
But who are they going to believe? They're going to believe me or a person who literally says whatever the audience wants them to say, which is what they did. Yeah, I'm not. Why would I lie? I have no reason to lie.
So bizarre. It would have been interesting to.
If I fucked her over, I would tell the truth.
Yeah.
If I was like, we lied, we told her I was taking a personal day, but realized I wanted to get Trump in. Not true. I tried to do both of them in the same day. That was my idea.
That would have been amazing.
My idea was to do Trump during the day, and then her to come. She had a thing she was doing in Houston. After the thing with Houston, I go, I'll fucking do it at midnight. I don't care. We'll do it whenever you want to do it.
Yeah.
While you're in Texas, but I just can't do during the day because Trump's going to be here.
Yeah.
But they had to have known. I mean, the Secret Service there was 200 guys here. They had fucking
in Texas.
No, in this fucking studio.
No.
There was 200 people here for Trump.
For Trump. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It was packed.
Wow.
It was packed.
That's crazy,
bro. They didn't fuck around.
Okay.
They did not fuck around. They surrounded the building. It was nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah. They made sure that everything was safe and secure.
Wow.
So, like, someone had to know something that he was here. Like, it's not a mystery. But I said,
the dogs through.
But I wasn't trying to be deceptive. I said, I'll do it later.
Right.
I just can't do it during this time.
That's the excuse they took.
They want to do it.
That's like, okay, they took that excuse.
They never wanted to do the whole thing.
Never.
They wanted to do like a 45-minute thing in a different place. They didn't say scripted, but they did say that there were some things that she didn't want to talk about. And then they denied that.
Yeah. That's what I meant by scripted, yeah.
I said I don't care. I'll talk to you about cooking. I don't give a fuck. I just want to know, who are you? I'll figure you out.
Yeah.
I'll figure you out in a few hours.
Yeah, in 3 hours, you can't fake your way through a conversation like this.
No, I'll find you.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
Yeah.
I'll ask you controversial things. Like, it's all I have to do is ask you, why is the border open? We could talk about that for 3 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
What are you trying to do?
Right.
Like, you could close that border. Trump closed that border in a day.
Amazing.
In a day. You could say, I hate what's going on with ICE, and I don't like it either. I don't like this thing of like taking people. And here's the thing. Well, they should have done it the right way. Yeah. Okay. But if you're poor and you live in a third world country, that's not an available option. Okay, what is an available option is this one administration over 4 years is encouraging people to go through. Yeah. Not only are they encouraging you to go through, there's Red Cross stops along the way. They give you maps. They tell you how to do it. They're funding people getting in. They're paying for air flights. Yeah. They're flying people in. They're moving people into swing states. They're getting them on Medicare. They're getting them on Social Security. We talked about this one lady who did an interview saying she was being told to try to get people on permanent disability. So she was told to ask them, do you have back problems? And they're like, yes. Okay, great. Personal disability. Yeah. Now she said, I was told to view them as a client now. Mm-hmm. And so you're trying essentially to bribe people to now, once you get them in, to move to a swing state. Then they count on the census. Once they count on the census, it adds congressional seats. Yeah. So it's like you're rigging elections by bringing in immigrants. And then you're giving them money. And all these people that live in these poor communities, they're like, hey, where was all this money for us? Right. Where was all this money for the people in Chicago? Where was all this money for the people in Baltimore? No, they're doing it because they're trying to manipulate the election. It didn't work. It didn't work. Like, I had an argument with someone about it, but like, yeah, it didn't work, though. I go, yeah, but they tried to do it. It didn't work, but they did move people to swing states. Yeah. They did leave the border open for 4 years. They did let in millions of people. They don't even know how many. They don't know how many people got through. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Once they got them here, they did give them EBT cards. They did give them cell phones. They did. They moved him into the fucking hotel, that Roosevelt Hotel in New York City, this luxury hotel, filled with migrants. They paid for their food. They did do this. Yeah. They encouraged people. They did have sanctuary cities where they weren't going to arrest them. Yeah. They let them come in.
Still do. Portland right now. It's very contentious.
Bananas.
It's crazy.